Hi, I'm Lauren, and I'm going to tell you a story from Luke chapter 7. It's one of my favourite stories about hospitality, or the lack of it. Jesus was invited to the home of one religious teacher called Simon. He was sharing a meal, and he ate by laying out at the table. A woman arrived. She'd heard Jesus was in town, and she came into the house and she stood at Jesus' feet, and her tears fell on his feet. She knelt down and she dried them with her hair, and she opened this expensive jar of perfume that she'd brought with her, and she poured the perfume on his feet. Simon, the religious teacher, was horrified. If he was a man from God, a prophet of God, he'd know what sort of immoral woman this is. Jesus turned to Simon and said, "Simon, can I tell you something?" "Yes, Lord, go ahead." "Simon, there were two men who borrowed money. One borrowed 50 silver coins, one borrowed 500 silver coins. But come payback time, neither of them could pay. So the lender graciously forgave both their debts. Which one do you think was most grateful?" "I suppose the one who has been forgiven the most." "You've answered correctly, Simon. I came into your house and you offered me no bowl of water to wash the dust off my feet. But this woman has washed my feet with her tears and dried them with her hair. You didn't give me the kiss of greeting as is our custom, but she hasn't stopped kissing my feet. You didn't give me olive oil for my head as is our custom, but she's poured out this expensive perfume on my feet. Her sins that are many have been washed away, and she loves lots. But those who are forgiven little love little." Jesus turned to the woman. "Woman, all your wrongdoings are washed away." The men around the table were horrified. Who does he think he is that he can forgive sins and wash them away? Jesus turned again to the woman and said, "Your trust in me has saved you. Go in peace." I like to meditate on 6 questions after a Bible story. I'll read them with a pause in between. What do you like about this story? Why? What questions might someone have about this story? What did you learn about people from this story? What did you learn about Jesus from this story? After hearing this story, what are you going to do this week? This week, who could you tell this story to? My prayer is that this story will change your life. Amen.